Princess Elizabeth, was born on September 7, 1553, at Greenwich Palace, in London. Princess Elizabeth was the daughter of Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn. She had an elder sister, Princess Mary, and a younger brother, Prince Edward. Her mother was executed for adultery, incest, and treason. On her mother's death, Elizabeth would be pronounced illegitimate, and denied the title of princess. Elizabeth's brother would be next in line to the throne. He proclaimed Lady Jane Grey his successor, but that was contested, and Mary succeeded to the throne. Elizabeth had many lady mistresses and tutors growing up. She would prove to be an avid learner, and would become one of the most highly educated females of her time. Due to the Third Succession Act, which meant Mary and Elizabeth were both eligible to inherit the throne. On November 17, 1558, at Mary's death, Elizabeth would be pronounced Queen of England and Ireland. She was 25 years old, and would rule for over 44 years. She was known as Good Queen Bess, and the Virgin Queen. For many years, she wished to marry Robert Dudley, but there was huge disapproval from the Conservative peers, and she remained unmarried, and without issue. One of the first major tasks Queen Elizabeth set about tackling was the church settlement. Although she was a Protestant, she kept Catholic symbolism. Making sure to keep both faiths in harmony, she settled on the Protestant settlement of Edward VI, which made the monarch its head, but had priestly vestments as the Catholic element. She was a fair and wise ruler, and would go down in history for defeating the Spanish Armada. Queen Elizabeth suffered a healthy constitution most of her life, until the autumn of 1602, when a number of her close friends died, and she became quite melancholy. In March the following year, she became sick, and didn't rally. She died in the early hours of the morning, on March 24, 1603, at Richmond Palace. Her body was transported, by barge, to Whitehall, and she was interred at Westminster Abbey, on April 28, next to her sister Mary.